Hailstorm number 10, no warning. It was dark. Some of them were tied up, some of them weren't. There's, I look back, there's just green everywhere on the ground. It's like, I thought with hailstorm number 5, I was going to lose my mind. And now we're at number 10. Today it was 90 degrees. Not a cloud in sight. I thought if anything we'd get a little bit of rain, but it just came in from every direction. North, south, east, west. Boom. As hard as it could come. It's the hardest I've ever seen it come yet. I worked so hard. Nobody physically came and helped me. I had to do everything myself, which I'm sure a lot of you understand. I'm sure you do. But for me, this was huge because I went up to a garden room, went up to a grow room, and I started everything in a cup. And to keep that so beautiful for so long, and to take it out, and it get here one time, okay. 2 times, okay. 3 times, prepare. 4 time, prepared. 5th time, prepared. 6th time, wasn't so prepared because they weren't supposed to happen. 7th time, 8th time, 9th time, 10th. I feel like right now I'm gonna just pull my hair out, like just. It may be depressing for some of you, but like, this is my life. Like, this is my garden. This is something that was very important to me. This is like defeat on a whole nother level. Like 10 hailstorms in Colorado, never seen before, global warming at its best. It's like I grew things from completely 100% organic. Everything was, trial and error. I had never done anything from a grow room. I had never done that. And this year, I did something so big and I did so good, and my grow room was gorgeous. I never even really had to ask any questions because it was going so well and I had done so much work. I was there morning, noon, and night, just making sure everything was done right because I had never done it. And right now, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's like another hailstorm out of nowhere. Just the rain was so hard. It was drops that you could hear all through my 3 levels in my house. And people don't even realize how important this is. This is Africa. This is feeding people. This is sustainable. This is. Went to my garden center. They replaced a lot of my plants. It's just. I mean, I could start over, but oh my God, there's like no words right now. Like, I'm so baffled, so like confused, so defeated, so tired of this. I can't do a greenhouse. The HOA said I couldn't grow above the fence line. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. I have fought all these things, stood up for myself, like just to be able to grow my own food. So I don't have to go to a store and eat a tomato this big. Like, it is a personal choice. It is the life of my family. It is foods that will heal my family. Like, this is huge for me. This is not just a hobby. This is my life. Like, we are buying property in the South for this reason. Oh, I can't imagine people losing acres. How that must feel. Like, right now, my friend Joe in his garden that we just fixed, he got nailed. He just got nailed. And he has at least 3 times of what I have. And I have a lot of plants in the container. We weren't supposed to go container. So it's just so frustrating for me right now. I want to drop F bombs so bad. I want every word that comes out of my mouth just wants to be an F bomb. Like everybody on Google Plus has helped me. Everybody on YouTube has helped me. All my ignorance, I had to learn so much in a short period of time. I didn't know how to harden off. I didn't know what pests were. None of this stuff was known by me. I had to learn this year how to make food and then go to Kenya, Nairobi, Sudan. I had no idea what this was leading to. And now I've been given a wonderful, I'm not talking about going to some African group, bunch of people forcing their culture to change. No, none of that. It's at the grassroots level. Like we are going as a team of volunteers to preserve those people in villages, to teach them to farm again because of UNICEF, because of years of colonization. This is huge. People do not understand how big this is, how important this is to me as a human being, as a person. This is where a lot of the anger is coming from because I've got to go there with a skill set. Not only am I a teacher, I'm a cultural teacher, I am a literature major. I am going to establish an orphanage. We have to go and buy weapons in Africa to protect ourselves and the lives of children that are being killed every single night. 60 to 90 that we know of. We have to deter those children, save them, and bring them to a safe place. Which, if any of you know anything about Kenya, Nairobi, you can't even go into the Congo. Those are the places we're going to. This garden was everything to me because I know how big of a scale I've got to do in Africa. We have been working on this for a year. They are hungry. They are without skill. They do not have jobs. They do not, people in the United States think it's bad here. Go to Africa. Go to those places where children, parents have been refugeed into the United States and do not even know what a stop sign means. They've been taken out of villages. Children have been abandoned. Children are dying because of militia, because of civil unrest. We are going there. We have to. We can't just save dolphins in Fiji. We have to do something. My friends have been there. We know what we're getting into. So for this garden to do this right now feels like I was going there to teach a child to put a seed in the ground again because UNICEF has been feeding them for 15 years. They have forgotten how to farm. They have become dependent upon sources of foods that are horrific, not even including HIV and everything else. The education there we have to do. We have to teach kids languages. We have to prepare them to be refugeed into the world. So this is so defeating for me because this is the work I was doing ahead of time. It's just, I'm just defeated right now. Angry, hurt, upset, tired. I'm mentally tired, physically pushed to my limit. And it doesn't look like that much back there, but that's a lot for one woman that's almost 50. Whatever, it don't even matter. It doesn't matter. The work there will be far greater than this work. But it was hope. Gardens are about hope. They're not just about food. They're about hope. And yeah, the stuff I'm going to face there is far greater than weather conditions. It's bigger than that. But this was my thing that was keeping me going. If I walk over to Joe's right now, he's going to look at me and just cry because of the work that we put into his garden. I had 2 gardens going. I had land and this. I'm going to post this whether you like it or not, but it's just like, this is just the way it is. Ugh. My stomach is in a knot right now. I told Alberta Urban Garden I was like speechless. I'm just speechless right now. We're getting defeated by visas. We're getting defeated by the children dying at a fast rate. We're getting so hit in so many areas. For me to lose my personal goal, even if Africa takes 6 more months, we're willing to put up with that if we eventually can get there and do the job that was completed. But this was for me to hold on so I wouldn't constantly think of Africa. So when we started getting some openings, books, some things that we needed, and I mean thousands, hundreds of thousands of books, and the shipment has to go with us. So not only are we doing that, we're making a facility that is, we have a facility and it has to be appropriate. We have to beg people for money. Like, this is just getting ridiculous. This right here just took me to a whole new level of like, thank you very much, life, you know. But see, when you're on the ground in Africa, it's different than this because I'm in the comfort of my own home. I have food to eat and all that. So you just focus on Africa. But this was for my soul. I needed this because of everything that we've been planning for the last, it's been about 3 years. And we have people there now and we're in trouble now. So yeah, tonight's a bad night. Nothing I can say. I'm gonna make another video and put it on YouTube of just probably just tears. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just letting it all out and hoping that it helps me tomorrow morning when I walk out there and go face whatever it is out there. But when I'm on the ground floor in Africa, nothing will defeat me. Nothing. They'd have to kill me to defeat me. I'm a woman out of control. There's nobody that can stop me at the ground floor. I've done it Katrina. I've done it everywhere. I can do Africa. Trust me. I will beg, borrow, and steal if I have to. But if I save one kid, one child, my life has had meaning. So bring it, Hale. Bring it. Oh, done.